greatest episode of Zim ever.
No, this is the greatest intro ever. You get one of the greatest screen credits.
I know.
Oh my
You
God,
you get
Eric.
John Williams style.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't even get a credit like
Brave, you
that.
let Brian Garrett's go.
I'm jealous
No,
of
you
that.
don't get a
I'm
credit.
very jealous
Oh,
of that.
come on.
You could have made yourself have
Yeah,
a credit like
you could have
that.
made one of those at home. You can do that now.
I play one every time I wake up in the morning, but I mean not on the show. This is cool stuff. We reuse this just
Yeah.
shooting down to earth shot a lot.
Yeah.
I love how cheap
It's like the
that is.
beginning of Burbs. Anybody? Anybody?
What?
Sure, I'm with
Thanks,
you on
Danielle.
Remember the fancy.
Oh, it's Ricky, Danielle, Andy, Eric, Jonan, and Brian.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And this is
The Predator effect.
This is Eric's
Oh, wow.
pièce de résistance.
Zim Eats Waffles.
When,
Zim Eats
when
Waffles.
Dib takes off his masker, he's got the same color
I know.
flashed head.
It's weird.
I'm not a fan of it.
It ruins it for me. Forget it.
But this is one of the best episodes of the
Yeah,
show.
right.
This is one of the best episodes
That
of Zim ever.
flesh-
This, I
That's-
think,
see?
this is my personal favorite. I love this one the most.
The Predator thing was
With the
good.
original idea that I tried to push that
Yeah,
everyone hated,
this was your big baby piece. This was your
the
big-
original
Yeah.
idea was to have like the longest single shot in animation history, which was just going to be the security camera while Dib watched in Zim's kitchen, and every time he wanted to see Zim, would have to pan around. I mean, Dib to pan
And
around
so
to
what
get his
foiled
reaction. Reality.
And answer
And
me this:
Jonan.
what show does have the longest single shot, and how would you have known that
Dr.
yours was
Katz.
going to be the longest?
Dr. Katz.
He didn't know.
Shut up,
Squiggle
Andy.
vision.
Just
Yeah.
shut
Well,
up.
no, listen, because the
He
fans
didn't
want to
know.
know these things.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well,
No, you're right. You're right.
I'm amazed that an episode like this even got made because it's just the stupidest sounding idea ever. That's why I loved it.
Well,
Zim's gotta
have you
be
seen
waffles.
Oswald?
What is
Hey,
Oswald?
Is Oswald
That's
one
my
long
favorite
shot?
Nick show.
Isn't Oswald for little kids?
Yes.
Yeah, it's for little kids,
Well,
but it's
hypnotic.
for squids too.
All right, this is good stuff.
This is where Brian's work
Ah,
starts.
this is Brian's stuff here. Oh man, this was so cool to do sound for.
Is this his next evil plan? Well, time to work on my next evil plan.
That was really hard to pose out, though. For them.
Yeah.
They don't have lips, though.
Zim
Agent
doesn't-
Dark Booty.
Yes.
Oh.
That's
Wait a minute. Is it
John DeLancey.
John Delancey?
John
John Delancey.
Star Trek's Q
Um,
as Agent Dark Booty.
Did you ever get to meet him, Danielle?
When we did this episode.
I never.
Very thrilling.
That's Irkin food there. It's the dipstick.
He was
No,
he
you
was a pretty
understand
intimidating guy though. John Delancey was an
He
intimidating.
was
because he just seems so
Yeah.
just composed and classy.
But he was really nice.
He was a very serious guy.
very serious seeming. Like he came in and says, "Oh, I just came from doing Shakespeare, blah blah blah. And what am I doing here?" And I'm like, "Oh, you're doing Agent Dark Booty."
Yeah.
And I felt so
He was
ashamed.
kind of, like,
I felt
freaked
so
out.
ashamed that he was doing Agent Dark Booty.
We've had some really cool
Yeah,
sci-fi
Jonan,
people.
who's your favorite, most notable, impressive guest voice?
I love me.
I think Ted Raimi was
Ted
pretty
Raimi.
cool.
Is Invader
Ted Raimi.
Scooge.
In terms of like the rare guys, Ted Raimi. He was awesome. He was Scooge.
He was so
he
enthusiastic.
I was looking forward to him being much more of a regular because Scooge was going to move.
Yeah.
In, he was going to
Scooge
move
was
in
gonna
with
move
Zim.
into Zim's
He was
house.
going to live in Zim's basement.
But no one thought this episode was going to work.
I did.
Well, you did.
I said let's do it right away.
And then when-
Rob hated this one. You know, he hated it up front. He hated the idea.
Can we talk about how it came about?
Ricky.
There was a little Mexican restaurant down the street from Nickelodeon that we would sometimes go to, and Rob was going on something to Eric about ideas he needs to come up with that are better or something. And so Eric just finally at the end of the dinner
That was a
down
good
his-
year liar.
put down his napkin and just said, "Zim eats waffles," and then Rob was like, "What?" So that's the next episode.
I like to make waffles.
Yeah, he sure is eating waffles.
Here he goes.
He's got to fix the table.
See, you don't always need zooming, exciting
This
shots.
So funny.
You know what? I'm sorry that we didn't actually drag that on even longer.
Yeah, and
It should be.
Yeah.
Could have
It
gone
should
on
be
for
very
10
sorry.
minutes.
That should have been a half hour.
But when the
episode.
storyboards came back, Brian Kanitzko storyboard.
Oh, here's some good
This is when,
violence.
this
Here's
is
some
when
great
they thought
violence.
this was really gonna work.
Those teeth are really scary looking.
I
I mean,
know.
he's just caught in them.
Wait, watch it. He starts bashing him with the
yeah,
microwave.
getting pummeled with the microwave. It happens so quickly, but
That's what happens when my cat wakes me up in the morning.
here we go.
Hey, here's the microwave.
The ding. Wait, it's after. Wait, is it
He
before
eats
or
their
after?
heads.
Eats their heads.
Spits them out.
The microwave dings.
He makes snow cones.
Boom.
Girl makes snow
Go
cones.
make snow cones. But he
Little ice
keeps
cream
hitting
cone.
him anyway.
Yeah,
That's the best demon squid in any episode of anything.
that was a very cool demon squid. Agent Nessie. He doesn't. Yeah, that's no Agent Dark movie.
No. But I do like Agent Disembodied Head.
You know, Dib is sort of a.
Wait, Ricky never finished his
What?
Genesis.
That was the
That was
story.
it.
That
Oh,
was it.
Yeah,
okay.
there's nothing more amazing beyond that. Except I think Rob got picked up by aliens.
I think that's what happened.
That was cool.
That was cool.
I was just gonna say that Dib's relationship with Zim is a sort of, if you will, Big Bird Snuffleupagus relationship.
I was just gonna say it really is.
Where
the,
no one ever
animation version of
sees.
stuff. I wasn't just gonna say that, but
Was
I
that
agree.
you?
I never
Nick,
thought
was
of
that you,
that.
Jonah? You're
Sure.
That's
That thing's
It's a
in his
little too-
head.
yeah. This is Nick, by the way, the kid who's always happy.
That's
Yeah.
inside his
Oh,
head.
Nick.
Someone
He's,
shoved that in
he's
there.
artificially happy though.
Yep. He's got a probe in the pleasure centers of his brain.
I'm guessing that thing goes all the way down to probably his stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because his neck's not doing
It's
a good
making
job.
colon contact.
Who
no doubt.
plays that? Danny. Who plays that kid?
Is that Paul Green?
Oh,
That's
Danny.
Jordan.
Danny.
of
Danny
the-
Bonaducci.
No.
Danny Bonaducci.
No.
What's that guy's name? He's so funny.
Yeah, Danny.
Danny. Someone look it up on IMDb.
You're thinking of Keith.
Yes.
Yeah, Keith. Danny.
Danny.
Jonah, you were Nick, right?
Maybe.
You had your voice pitched up, but then no one can understand you. or
Yeah,
something.
I can't understand me.
It's too bad you can't see it. The FBI guy has like a marquee sign that says
Yeah, it says FBI.
Yeah, behind it.
Actually, it says the FBI.
It'd help if it were flashing too.
Man, that kid sure loves his waffles. Stay right there. We're sending someone over to beat you up for playing jokes on the FBI.
But look at the brain probe!
Oh, all right. We'll send someone to investigate when we get around to it.
And then we
Wait,
went.
This stuff here is Rayfield.
I love it. Was it harder or easier to Brian to storyboard in one stinking location?
No, it was great. It was great. You could really get more detail with the acting.
That's some of my favorite stuff though. The simplest jokes. That's some of the most.
And it's flat. It's a flat shot.
Well, there's
Which we weren't really allowed to do. in
Nothing
this
gets in the way
season.
of the joke. Nothing gets in the way of the joke. There's no action going on to distract you.
This stuff's Rayfield.
Yeah.
This really is the touch of evil of animation, Eric.
Thank
should
you
be very
much.
proud.
Well, I owe it all
The
to
long
everyone
shot.
else who worked.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to do a long shot.
Yeah.
like
There's
that.
a problem.
Remember, well,
And Rayfield.
after this episode was completed, remember the
There's a wait. Watch. There's a mistake with the voice. See?
Oh yeah, Gerd mouths his voice.
Maybe
But
he's mocking him.
I didn't take it out because I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah.
So we added squishy lip noises there. So. But remember, after this episode came out, that's when the studio really realized that they had something golden, you know.
Yeah.
And they threw us the biggest party
They
and
must have spent
gave us all gold
$1 million.
helmets.
I
They
didn't
gave us
have
all.
my gold helmet.
They took us to the Ivy.
I
Remember?
sold my gold
Yes.
helmet.
It was amazing.
That's when they flew us all to the top of Mount
I
Everest.
remember when they
just so we
rewarded
could
you with
see.
those fleet of SUVs.
Yeah.
Oh, coming
I
up.
still have my Eats Waffles crew jacket.
Oh, the very end of this episode was supposed to have, well, it does have zombie robots that storm into Dib's room. And but by this point, Brian was just.
I didn't want to draw
He
him.
was dead. He was like, he's like, kill me. He's like an alien. He's
I
like,
remember.
well,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah.
said, come on, you know, it's gonna be funny. There's gonna be lots of guys. Oh, he was just so unhappy. I think that was like the peak of your hatred for me. But he did it, and it worked out.
It's still peaking though. It really hasn't.
It's kind of
Plateaued at the peak.
I like it.
Oh.
But I'm happy that you didn't hate me
They
so much
still,
that you took it out.
You know,
That you would take it out.
nine zombie robots is enough for that little bit.
9 zombie robots
May
is
as well
funnier
be
than
an
1
army.
zombie robot.
I just like that they have the courtesy to close the door after they smash it.
Yeah, no, they're.
Or that they even bother walking through the whole house downstairs to leave
To leave.
instead of going back.
Back out the window.
I thought this would have been a good final episode.
That's because you wanted to go.
I got my wish.
Staring at the exit all day.
I like that it's the bucket.
Yes.
It's a bucket specifically there for him to vomit in. I guess it happens often enough.
It's the waffle vomit bucket.
And Gur knows.
Sure knows.
Yeah,
Gur
he knows what to
He's
bring.
like, oh yeah, the
He's
vomit
that
bucket.
close.
There we go. Good for you,
Look,
Brian.
that's plenty.
Good.
It may as well be.
Yeah,
ours.
close
I
to
like
our-
how the ones in the background are just a sheet. A sheet of characters that walk by, not animated.
Whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
That says a lot about
Foiled
the
Yeah,
show.
it
again.
does.
Whatever.
Well, that was the point in the series when we, as a writer, you had trouble believing that Dib still cared. And
And yet he did.
Dib wasn't
And
tired. He was tired.
He's just tired of everything.
I think that was everybody's motto. Is like, yeah, it's fervent.
Cooksy.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Danny Cooksey.
Cooksey,
His
yes.
name was on the credit.
Yes.
So he wasn't in that episode. Danny Cooksey.
Danny
Danny
Cooksey.
Cooksey.
Very funny. Are we going to be
For what?
doing Keith?
He was Nick.
I don't know if he was
Oh.
Nick, but
That's his friend.
he was in that episode.
Yeah.
Was he the
Hey, there's
Lodi's
Danielle.
guy?
And Lisa Yang.
I remember Lisa.
I remember Lisa Yang.